Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Total War 3 Kingdoms. Here we are with Lubu. We hold all 3 Emperor's seats. We're the new hotness. Things aren't all tidy. Shishi's moving up here. But everything's fine-ish. We've been really going through it. We've been trying to declare an administrator here, but I haven't been telling people apart very well. It's not perfect. It's going to be fine, though. So here, we just need somebody in this army, and then we'll give them a couple spears, and then we'll move out and fight here, because we just need... Yeah, so who to get? We could get, a couple Protectors of Heaven, like 3, and then it wouldn't matter what color general we get here. We wouldn't have to get, a green one like I would normally want. We could just grab Sun Rin, because I love her, and she'll have her cavalry, which are not good enough to keep. They're not good enough to keep at all. But, yeah, we'll just grab her.
I intimidate only the wicked.
And, 3 of them? 3 should be enough. We won't have anyone with shields to, We won't have anyone with shields to deal with siege, sort of stuff. We're just gonna go 3, no, just 2 of them. It feels not ideal, we're gonna do it, though, because we gotta...
You have need of me?
Ah, man. See, the thing about G Militia is... I can't believe in them. Maybe a couple bad units will be fine. I'm inclined to think this isn't true, but I think just because we have double morale, just a couple crummy units on the back, maybe we'll find a use for G Militia. And if we take them into a battle and they totally don't work, they'll probably just drag us down. But, 3 units of them is probably not as good as 1 unit of other things, but, Hey, Poison. How many hours do I have every night to sleep? I usually sleep for about 6.5 or 7 hours every night. Sometimes slightly more. Not really less than that ever. Alright, we're just going to move in and take... I'm like, can we get to the big city? Oh, it's just a city. We'll go this way then.
With courage.
Cause we'll get into another battle right after this. But yeah, we'll just we'll take this. And it's I totally forgot that Liu Bei was over here rocking out. So we're gonna be able to grab these. And Zhao Yun saves our baby. Zhao Yun is always saving your faction leader's wife and child. He's a real stand-up guy. And we're just going to move over here towards God of War. The ability. And, they're beat up over here. They're not going to be able to get away at all. And as soon as we have another turn or so, we're going to keep on hanging it over to our vassal, Lady Dian, who is, our loving wife. Unlike a couple of our defiant vassals down here that we'll no doubt have a problem with eventually. But not the now. We've got plenty of people to fight, and that feels great. It's just what we need because we don't make any money, right? We bleed money for these armies, so we have got to fight to pay for them, or it doesn't work. And we're just gonna move in right here. Yeah, the other way is to go around this way. I mean, that's okay too, though. It is okay too. We'll just go this way. We don't want to march because we want to be able to get our reinforcement stuff. And then Wei Yan. This is actually Wei Yan. That's just a bit of a joke based on what happened last turn. So there's this guy who's called Wei Yan, and then a guy called Dian Wei, who both are green generals and both have hair and who share half of a name, although one is like a clan
Crush
name and one of
them!
them is like a given name, so it's a way different situation. You say you're in bed, night or do notification. Well, good night, Poison. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you sleep well. Alright, so here... Like, do we want to build that? I mean, it takes 18 turns to pay for itself. It's not in... Yeah, we're going to be giving this one away. This commandery. Oh, no, because this has the horse camp, so we're going to want to hold on to it. Because this is like, you know... That's real good. The horse camp is excellent. Oh, this guy is sieging down there. Well, we will want to go and... move to support.
And strike true.
Like, if we moved into March, what's the worst that would happen, right? It's that he would attack me. We would win a fight even in... Yeah, I don't... You know, if he has to break the siege, he has to break the siege. And we could then, like, well, we couldn't run away. We'd win the fight. Surely we'd win the fight. We've got a juggernaut and trebuchets and stuff. Yeah, we've got, you know, this army would win. Surely. Anyway. Zhang Fei's army is recruiting up here. Someone has a level. No? Oh, it's the place. Well, yes indeed. For China. Wei Yan is the administrator, but we don't want him to be. And that's what I was talking about earlier. But everything's going fine. We can only pay for this war for 6 turns, but that'll all change as soon as we win a couple more fights. And we're just gonna have to try to make this work. Because, you know,
For China. For glory.
Shibu wants us to declare war on him. Like, why? Oh, because he's my vassal here? Am I not already at war with... No, we're not. I think we can just tell him not to do that. Yeah, because that's our vassal wanting to do a thing. I don't think that's like a... Lady Feng defects back to the masters and leaves us potentially disadvantaged. Hey, Thomas. Alright, first of all, who was that? Second of all, do we care? Alright, first of all, was she... She was! She was a spy!
You have done
Oh.
my lord.
Ah, calamity. Alright, well. It shows what we get, right? Well, now we're going to be delayed for another turn while we try to go out here. All right, who's reliable? Who do I have that I can trust? Fan Chen is definitely not a spy. She shouldn't be a spy. She has flaming shot. We'll take her.
Serve peace.
And we'll just buy a couple trebuchets and Archer Militia. Do we need a Defender of Earth here? No, that's so expensive. We're just going to take another Archer Militia, and that'll be fine. Yeah. You know, this army doesn't need to cost too much, and it doesn't cost too much. We've got just not a lot of strong stuff there, but it'll be enough to defend. And here, Dian Wei needs to be made this administrator. No, we need to give Wei Yan a different job first. We will make him Minister of Finance. No, we can make him Minister of the Guards. No. Yes, Finance. And then, now finally, we will move him to be the Administrator. Of Voodoo, which is not that one. Alright, we have to release him from his job. Here it is. Alright, amazing. So now he administrates here, which means if they ever try to come up through that pass and fight this place, they'll be fighting his very punchy army. Thomas, yeah, there was a spy. I had a strategist with this army, and we had just like given him some good stuff, and we were ready to roll out, and then they they were straight like, how about we leave? But I should have been more careful, right? But I don't think this person's a spy. Sunrin is definitely not a spy. We did eliminate her family, but she's not a spy. She works for us now. We eliminated a lot of her family. Not like all of it. Her brother is actually the, so our daughter, Lu Ji, she was like, you know, our daughter the whole time. And we married Sun Chuan into our family. We took him away from his, and now we have his sister also. But anyway, so Zhongfei's army, we just need to wait here for one more turn. No, we're gonna go like up to here and ruin a thing of replenishment. Yeah, why not? We have to get rolling. We're almost out of money. We'll be able to fight here and then momentum shift up there, and then at least we'll be able to fight a few battles in a turn. This fool just like comes out to get thrown away. Really no worry at all. And we will employ this guy because we always like to take away all the generals, and then we just, you know, release them when we think about it, or not. Because you get them into the group, and then if you don't need them, like this person I don't need, you know, that's too many strategists, and then we can. And then at least, you know, they didn't get a stay in the faction that you're still at war with. Alright, and we just want to go up this way. Yeah, because we have these two armies to deal with, and we don't want to... Oh, we'll hit this. And then, oh yeah, we'll be able to fight him next turn anyway. And he'll either lose the fight there and then we'll move up, or we'll just move in here. If I had more money, I would feel confident, but like we are really playing it close. Can we get there? Nope. Then we'll take this.
With all your might.
We must be humble in victory. It would be prudent to occupy this place.
May we find common ground.
And we're gonna give her... this fishing place, and we'll be like, hey, how much money can you give us? It's not gonna be much, right? It's gonna be like 1,000. She's like super broke though. Yeah, you know.
Goodwill stabilizes relations.
Yeah, what she said. Goodwill, stabilizing relations. That's what we have here. You know, maybe we trim this army down a little bit. It's like, we got these highly elite things, like, do we get rid of one of the Defenders of Earth? Because if we do that, and then, like, one of these... we can just get a very good unit again, man. It stings holding on to a unit for any length of time and then deciding to get rid of it. We'll get rid of a Trebuchet also. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We want to keep the Spear Guards. Hey T4 Bacteriophage. Hey KP. Yeah, we just need to trim down this army a little bit. Ah, man, I hate to do it. I hate to lose elite guys like that. But, you know, that army still needs strength. This army's fine. We could make it worse. I just want the premier army to be good. Yamba Hu is gonna move over this way to fight. No, we'll move over and fight Zirong here first. And then cross over the river. We'll see what order it works in. We've got 6 turns until we run out of money. Of course, I say that we could just, like, eliminate armies if we had to, but... Alright, we moved here, and that intimidated them away from the siege. So that army went over this way or something. I don't know. I do know that Wei Yan's going to be able to go move in there. And... we've got this little, this villain, who we knew wasn't going to want to stay in our faction, so, you know, we sort of weren't blindsided by that. Got a big garrison here, so that's good. Plenty of food, or rather some food. You're a YouTuber like me? Okay.
On the march.
Man, this is... I probably should have walked up that way. It is tough to get here from Bohai up here around to the capital there. Or not the capital, just that Imperial City. But we'll be able to do it in enough time. We're gonna take this money here. Now, we can go hit the big city right now. And, you know, why don't we? Oh, they don't even have anybody here? They don't even have anybody here. Are there walls? There are walls. Well, we might as well. We might as well actually fight the fight. We've got the trebuchets, you know.
From action, victory.
And we haven't fought a battle yet in this video. And you know, you never want to play too long without fighting a battle. It is, after all, what it's all about.
Come, battle awaits.
But we're gonna deploy where? Over here? Yeah. Alright, and now we'll just speed it up a little bit. We just need to sink, like, a treb shot in here. There we go. And then we're just gonna crack a hole in the wall. And we're gonna go in that way.
Their tower falls!
No, exactly. No wooden walls knocked down, but... you know, with a couple well-armed trebuchet hits, a fort wall will drop as well as anything else in the game. Alright. And now, you know, see, they're not ready for that. All their troops, they don't even have that many, are over there. And now we'll fight over here, where, you know, we'll probably get shot up by towers. But hey, what are you gonna do, right?
Our noble brother is being attacked!
And our infantry is, like, so far behind. It's alright. All our guys are getting shot up. It's alright. After all, they don't have a very powerful force here, and I'm just gonna run in and take the point. You know, because not every siege has to show that you know how to play the game. And in fact, in this one, we're burning down the place with our fire arrows, even though that is not ideal. It's about sending a message. You know, we are going to take a lot of arrow fire from the towers. But these spear guards are not going to have that high of morale, so we're just going to give them an old cycle charge, come in around here. Zhao Yun will give him a good old flames, and I'm sure we're going to do like a swirl, and we're going to have all these units run away. And that's exactly what happened. Amazing. You know, this is what happens. You know, I don't know why I have these armies being so good. Who are we even dressing up for, right? Each of them doesn't need 5 Protectors of Heaven. 2 would probably do it. But it's so fun to have an in-game army, you know? It's so fun to have good stuff. Especially when you're feeling like, I don't know how much longer the game's gonna go because I'm winning so hard.
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
Like, do E-Archers have fire while moving? It sure seems like they do. That is interesting. Maybe all archers have fire by moving, I didn't know it. Yeah, we are taking... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This cavalry unit is getting wiped out by the towers and I'm an idiot. Wow. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. They went down to 9 models. If I would have just left them outside, they didn't even do anything in here. Oh, man. This is what I get for saying I'll do better than the auto-resolve. I didn't. I didn't. Oh, my God.
We are taking their city. Victory awaits.
And that's why I have to have, you know, a bigger army than I need, because I'm an idiot. But they're somehow not army lost. There we go. Anyway, poor performance indeed.
The people's voice cannot be silenced.
Barely any money. A lot of money from the occupation, though.
This power will serve the people.
I'm like, and we could give this to Lydion, or we could... I mean, this is like... So we could just, like, give it to this guy who we barely know. You know, we could do that. You know, he's probably not a spy. Because, you know, he's willing to do that. Yeah, so we can just...
For the people.
And what personality did he get? Because you never know what they're going to act like once you give them lands. He has a noble disposition, so that's very good. So the first thing you do is give them a guarantee of autonomy, and then you give them a symbolic offer of rice, symbolizing you as their overlord, and letting them know that you will always come to their aid. And that'll get them, like, neutral, and then next turn, you know, we'll give them some more land or whatever. Alright, so... More vassals is good because it reduces corruption, and then, you know, they pay us, and that's good because getting paid money from them is good. We're already got 6.3k from tributaries, which we've got bonuses to from other stuff. Normally we wouldn't be getting this much money from that, but it's all about getting things, working them out. And, you know, things are very nice here. We will, 'cause if we keep on making vassals and keep on, you know, getting the work done that way, then, assuming they can hold on to the land, which hopefully they can, it's a good constant source of revenue for us. Now, we want to get to Adamant Resolve, but before that... Yeah, no, we were taking this one for... Yeah, this is good for the whole army, and that'll get us to Adamant Resolve in a turn. Now, this guy, do we want him? He's got some commanding buffs. So he's got movement range when he's commanding. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll keep him as the commander. His bonuses are better for that kind of thing. Alright, yeah, for sure. And now we're at 5 turns until we're broke. We go to ambush here while we're recruiting. You know, the more I look at these G militia, the more I think that was that's just wrong, right? It goes against what I know. Even with boosted morale, right? We can just get... Because even Saber militia at least have shields, right? One more protector. We need something in a front line, right? Yeah. And this army is gonna go to proper war here, unsupported, you know, and we don't know what they're gonna have there. They might have the same stuff we have here. They might have better things. And this is our other vessel, and he is also a noble guy who sort of likes me, even though he just, you know, like... It's hard to make him pleasant with all of the problems we have. But we're going to keep on feeding him stuff because he's a good guy, right? He's a reliable fella. And we're gonna take him for what he's worth in money, of course. Because he can make twice as much money out of it as I can because he's not dealing with corruption problems. So, you know, it's all working out. And he'll take that next turn, and she'll get in a fight in a turn or two. Yeah, you know, good. Great, actually. Oh, there's that guy. You know, playing whack-a-mole in your lands is very important. And I gotta stop thinking of it in terms of like, oh, if something goes bad in this or that area, then that's a big problem because, you know. With so little land over in this way, and with the weakness of all of our enemies, like, I don't think there's anyone on the map that compares to us in power. They might, on paper, but like... You know, I don't think they really do. Like, do we upgrade the horse place? So that would be good overall, and hopefully they won't steal it away, right? Right. Because as soon as we get over here a little bit, like, it's really hard to get through those mountains. So I gotta remember that the things are going well, because we're isolating them on this front as well. And poor Gan Ning is so over this war, right? Can't get away. Can't stop, won't stop.
Justice has shown us the way. It would be prudent to occupy this place. Secure loyalty through respect and actions.
You know, we could give this to Lady Dian, or we could make like another minor vassal here, right? Like this fellow. What do we know about him? Does he hate us? No, he loves us. Because he used to work for that guy and he likes us better, you know? Yeah, let's go ahead and try that, you know. Alright, what kind of personality does he have?
Make it quick.
It is noble. Good, good. We will offer him autonomy. And offer him the ceremonial rice.
Very well.
Virtue begats.
All right. And once more, you know, just more tribute rolling in. And while our stuff is expensive still, now we're at a good spot. We're like at 10 turn deficit. And when we move in here, do we take the pass first? No, I think taking this is better. Now, it says they're as strong as I am. This is like a level 4 place. Their walls couldn't be that good. We've got... well, we do have injured trebuchets. You know, we're at... We still have all 4 of them, though. No, this army's at high enough strength. I forgot to ask, how was Mount Faye for me? Did I get mad or did I ace it like Power Core? It wasn't a total ace, but it was... I did well. I did a good job on it. It didn't take like ages and ages. Alright, so they've got a treb and they've got all this stuff. You know, we don't have much beyond our Protectors of Heaven in this army. They do have crossbowmen that could definitely beat up on them. Well, we're gonna try it. What's the worst that could happen?
We should strike while spirits are high.
Yeah, Mount Faye went pretty well. And then I thought there was going to be a boss fight at the end, and there wasn't.
foe can stand against my ferocity.
Keep your resolve, even as the dark encroaches.
All of China now watches.
Alright, so... We've got, like... This is a wall that we could... Because this is the central square, we need to get there. You gotta walk through the center. They're gonna have a trebuchet. So this is gonna be... Oh, it's just 3 trebs. Yeah, this is gonna be... basically the culmination of all of the siegecraft I've learned, because this army is weak. But our characters are strong. All we gotta do is get in. And then use good gameplay to not suffer devastating losses. We do not have fire arrows. We do have fire rounds, but it's raining, so it's going to take a while for that to happen. However, we only have to pop 1 tower and this, and then we can go in, so let's just get to it. Oh, wow. I left this side of the army over here. That is unfortunate. Oh, goodness. Well, we're just going to walk them all the way around the side. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Is there a... Can I... Oh, man. Oh. Oh, I feel sick. I can't believe I did that.
We have destroyed their
Well, we're going to make them walk slowly around here. Oh, it's terrible. They're gonna just, like, waste so much of their vigor. Like, you lose a lot of strength in battle by having to run around, and now these guys are going to get just so messed up because I forgot to click. Yeah, just awful. Just really terrible. And this building won't burn down. So, do I just leave? No, it's not, like, ruined. It's just very, very disheartening. And now we're gonna get shot at by a trebuchet for a while. I guess we'll just come up here and get off of our horses and then try to fight these guys. While the glaives take the longest road ever to walk around. Yeah, really, really disastrously bad play. Super, super bad. Because these are the worst cavalry in the game. They cannot just run in here and help. They are awful. This army was bare bones, and I took the good guys in it and put them all the way over here where they cannot help anyone. And there we accidentally get all the way in. That's not so good. Oh, and I can't use my abilities because of the guy. Well, that's real bad. Anyway. Hopefully we're strong enough fighters to get through all this. Because their units aren't, like, great, right? They're just, yeah, look at us. We're just losing all of our HP. Whatever. Hey, I can use my thing? Alright, we get to use our Flames of the Phoenix. You know, a couple of those, and we'll actually be able to do it.
Stay down. Look, the enemy run. Craven.
Take heed, warriors!
I should have just tried to have him take a wall. I feel, you know, not good about this. What a stupid, stupid move. I do this all the time in, like, Warhammer. I'll just, like, leave half of my army underneath some towers. Because, like, I'm looking at what I'm doing and just assuming it's ready to roll, and it isn't. So, like, the thing is that these guys are losing, like, all their HP, and then they're not going to be able to do anything.
What cowards!
Feels bad. But, you know, if we had 3 times as much HP, we could just do this with our generals, but they, like, you know, they can't heal. They don't have anything like that.
Our warriors run! Craven dogs!
Okay, so our generals both ran away. That's pretty bad. Man, I really messed up. I really messed up. Classic me. I guess we just tell everything on our army to run away. You can do that, right? You can just withdraw, yeah. We're just gonna flee. We're just gonna run away from the siege because I'm too bad to play this game. Better than losing the army, I guess. What an idiot.
We are losing ground!
Yeah, there you go. Oh, man. Very poor performance indeed.
Our men are running.
Curse them and their luck! Lay them low!
Alright, so now we need to
Fury!
break the siege so that we can run away and then probably get killed. Sure, whatever. What an idiot. Just very poor performance indeed. As bad as I've ever played. Oh well, at least we did nothing against their army. Whatever.
Shout fury! Justice cannot be denied. In time, they will thank us for this.
You know, Lu Bu is far away from all this. He doesn't see what these morons that work for him are doing. He's busy taking over the whole world by himself in the south.
Victory was
And
never
doesn't know that his daughter keeps on losing duels, and that everyone that he trusts to do things right is always making mistakes. You know, he doesn't know any of that. Do we get any cool people into the recruitment pool? Oh, you can make Sun Rin the minister of the Imperial Clan, because she's part of the family. Yeah, you know. Marvelous.
Now!
Alright, and now another battle. Maybe we can do this
They
right.
are wretched, but not without skill.
Maybe.
Be cautious.
More lost
And now this army
lands
is
to
better than the other
slaughter.
one. This has two of the premier fighters in the game. And then we have like some troops that aren't that good, but we got a minor settlement battle. Where do we wanna crack it? Right here seems good. Alright, we're gonna move everybody over here first of all, and then reposition things. The Juggernaut probably won't need it, but you know, we could. Got archers that don't have fire arrows. What's even going on with these armies? But we do have poison shot on these guys. Poison shot on the White Tiger Raiders, so that's something, you know.
Stand ready, catapult! The time has come. Fire upon them! Steel yourselves! Protectors of heaven, moving through!
Ready! Together! Axemen, stand by! Heed, warriors! Ready!
Make ready!
But this is a brilliant strategist too, Shunyu. So you end up getting like, you know, more ammo on your stuff, less ammo for them on theirs. It's all very nice. We're gonna roll in here and start talking some trash. We're gonna start using our crazy good abilities. She doesn't have our throwing weapons yet, that's right. He's got this poison volley that'll just like melt an infantry blob. Not that there's an infantry blob. Oh yeah, we didn't even burn this one down. We're just taking shots from it. That's good. But apparently the angle we shoot doesn't hit barely any of them, so that's not ideal. Anybody want a duel? Yeah! Boom, baby. Anybody want a duel? No.
You must prevail.
So I know he's gonna be fine. I'm just thinking, like, what's she gonna do in the meantime? Walk right here and watch him get hit by trebuchet fire? Seems good. Cause like Yama, like sure she kicked him there, but she's not gonna have a good time here. And that didn't go so well for them. Oh, and this guy wants to brawl. He actually has very good stats, doesn't he? Because of his Oathsworn thing. However, I mean, now, you know, what's he gonna do? Do, like, a ton of damage all of a sudden? Sure. But are we gonna let him get away with it? Maybe. I doubt it. I think, yeah, we'll, yeah, he's already getting trucked on. Sure, he did some damage, but, you know, where's that gonna get you? We have one unit of cav here. That's gonna be enough. We're just gonna let that guy run. And we're gonna try to get him back on his horse.
The enemy unit flees.
Like, we got like 2 more shots. We can make some of these archers run away with that, right? Yeah, we can. Hey, KP. Yeah. Oh, I thought you've been here for a bit. Copper golems down the hardcore world. Yeah, they're excellent. You know, I don't have like a really good setup in the warehouse, but it's nice knowing that we can throw everything in the box, and that the box will become slightly more organized afterward. None of your buildings work with them. Oh, that is too bad. You know, since my vault was so haphazard, you know, changing it is no great trouble. Oh, yeah, there we go. Poison volley. Look at the damage. Yambahu. What a guy. We've got a faction with some of the best characters in the game in it now. And I gotta stop getting so down just because I play bad, right? You know, I gotta embrace how fun this is. Who cares that I'm bad? I have always known that I'm bad at this game. Nobody thinks I'm good, least of all me. I'm here the whole time. And we charge right into spears, because, you know, that's what's hot on the streets. Like, they're gonna run. Oh, you know, the Juggernaut tie-in would have been good. But we're just gonna charge on in, right? It's about sending a message. Yamahu now is going to turn around and shoot his poison volley into these spears, right? Right? Yeah! Oh, yeah. And into the fleeing archers, so big impact damage. You got the damage over time. And then Zhongxiong is just going to be like, oh, swirly axes, and then this whole block is going to run. Beautiful stuff. Because truly the best thing in Minecraft is putting all of your stuff into a box and knowing that later it'll just be somewhere that you want it to be. Even if that's just a different box. I'll put the box into a box and then I'll mail that box to myself, and then when it arrives I'll smash it with a hammer. Or to save on postage, I can get a copper golem to do it. And here we are about to drop a big old shot. This is like Warhammer magic, right? Like, show me the money, show me the money. You know, it's gonna hit my own troops. It's gonna hit my own troops. You know, that could have been prettier.
The enemy warriors
It's
are
good
running.
enough, you know. That was the price we're willing to pay. After all, it totally shattered that intro there. So, you know, that's okay. You know, a little bit of friendly fire from a big fireball is to be expected, you know. The Protectors of Heaven can't be too precious about that kind of thing. Hey, Luke. Indeed, indeed. We did a very bad siege earlier this turn, but everything's fine. At Zhongfei's army, we actually got the administrative situation put it out. The strategist ran off and joined somebody else. They were a spy, so we had to put a different strategist in the army. And we put Sun Rin there because I was like, you know, anybody can use spears, and then she can get on the battlefield somewhere and get some XP. But when I deployed for the thing, so like the archers don't have fire arrows, and then I left all the Protectors of Heaven, and like I left all the good infantry on the other side of the whole thing.
Victory
and then I got impatient because it took so long to walk them, and then I went and fought guys at the gate until the generals fled. Anyway, it was really not my best moment.
There is no sense in keeping you.
But we've been doing more vassals and stuff, and we've got noble as the trait on a couple of them, which is very nice.
Take this place.
But yeah, so we, you know, Lubu's going up here, and they're going like the long way in to try to talk to the Emperor's seat. So, you know, very wise of them. But Yamahu, you know, went in here, and we're just gonna roll that up, and then we made another just random dude who was, you know, willing to spy the vassal here, and we put him in charge of the burning down place because that's what a nice guy I am. And then this guy we gave this, so we've got, you know, a couple new vassals for like a decent little reduction in the problem, but. I did not know there was a documentary about the Emperor's New Grief. That does sound interesting. Alright. I'm like, when do we get fire arrows? When... Next level. I'm just so used to getting it because I think I'd normally beeline for it, and then I have these guys where I like it's not a priority. Alright, so they are like having a time running through my lands. We're just gonna run in here. If we go right here in ambush stance, if he goes up there, we'll move into the right this time. It's about how they screw the first replacing after made an entire sidetrack. Oh, well that's, you know, that would be good to learn about. But, you know, an unhappy story all the same. Yeah, because with Liu Bei locking down this region over here, and now he'll be able to move up and over, and it's like I was getting bummed out about losing battles, like losing ground or getting split up a bit, but really we started in deep into opponent's territory, and now we're just sort of like, you know, it's not like we started these wars in a traditional manner, right? We pierced in Vanguard, tip of the spear, and now we're dealing with the consequences. Alright, so here... we just retreat. Yeah. Good. Alright. All the unique ones get unique skills and such, but only like Simi and Peng Tong get really unique abilities. Yeah, I mean, Peng Tong's being like heal people at your own expense, like that would be real good in this army. It wants me to increase my campaign difficulty, but like, I mean, at this point. And we drop the rocks down on this guy because he's trying to come with this pass. So I guess we need... So we've got Dian Wei there now. And he'll be able to protect them. Do we try to... Yeah, I mean, I guess we just run back and just say, haha! You guys thought you were going to defeat the mighty Zhong Fei, who's totally paid for himself with this little incursion. I think rolling up the right side here first is better. Up the right side, going to the east.
Strike true. Focus your rage.
And it's great knowing that once we chase him down, we're going to be able to get 100% movement back with a sweet little sidekick.
Justice cannot be denied.
Nope, it can't be. Everybody knows that about justice.
They have suffered enough. To the task.
When referring on calling the campaign one. No, I wasn't sure. I was thinking, I mean, honestly, 95 won't be very far from when we finish up our general objectives of smacking these people who have declared war on me, right? You know, because we're at 74 right now between Miller allies and so on. So I figure, you know, I don't know if we want to go that long, though. I'm not sure. I was thinking at the very least, like, forcing them into a peace situation, you know, which I actually, you know, they're not very far from, you know, yeah, they're, you know, because Confederation wouldn't work. But yeah, you know, we're not super far from being able to vassalize them. No, they wouldn't want to. But, you know, just being able to push them back and either eliminate them. Personal ownership and vessels, yeah. Because I was like, if we could do that, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, and like, Yeah, just, you know, because we can't have these people with the temerity to declare war on us, like, you know, winning. But, I mean, also, like, I figured I would play till I got bored, I guess. We sort of need an administrator there, but that's like, you know, we could only have the most important people there. That's like a seat. Yan by who? No, that would be... We made her the minister of the clan. Anyway. Because we have one, but not like in a definitive way.
At ease. Strike as one.
Like, oh, and they would get this too. Yeah, I think we'll take the night battle. No, I had been asking myself that for a while, Luke. I was like, when is the campaign good? Because I'm like, I mean, it's fun, but it's not as fun as when I got all those elephants. And I was thinking about, like, how the next cool story that we tell will go. It's just, it looks so cool. And the battle music's wonderful. And the lanterns, oh no, the humanity. They forgot. Oh, the computer and I have never been so much alike. The computer forgot that they had torches and they stepped on top of their own burning oil. The pain, the agony. Been there, been there. We're gonna go pick a fight. And then we're gonna use the rest of the ammo swinging in at these heavy metal defenders of Hebe. Yeah, of course I'll accept this duel. Anybody else want to go? Yeah, it's gonna be a duel of the fates. Sentinel v Sentinel. I think I've got better items. Yeah, I've got better items by far. Well, that's good news. And with the trebuchet fire going all around, our valiant generals will duel. Oh yeah, Luigi gets the first hit. Glorious stuff. And she pops the AoE buff there, and then he's gonna roar and I don't know, maybe make him run. I don't know. These crossbows are firing into me, but we have 90% missile block, so I think we can just tank it. Say you do wish the game had a little more unit varieties. It's more factions or had factions there for all use the same roster. Yeah, the campaign styling and stuff is definitely where it shines the most. Not least because I feel like it'll be like really rewarding to learn, you know, like the different personalities and what you expect. Oh no, get on the horse. Please get on your horse. And now that we've won the duel, we can charge in here.
They cannot fire. Faster! Destroy them.
And on this side, there aren't any spears at all, so we can stay fighting here a bit. The young Daring infantry, these are highly evasive. Alright, got it. That's fine.
Steel yourselves. Unleash fury.
Like, these are the Vanguard crossbows. These are the shielded, like, lightly armored, armor-piercing guys that have decent melee stats. Yeah, yeah.
Strike. Stand ready.
And then we're gonna bash the strategist. He does very big damage. He's a strong guy anyway, and then he's got, like, a very good... He's got the spear of Gongsun. The variety comes from the generals, not the enemies, exactly, you know, and it's just like, what, you know, because you can get... I think it's just that, as we've conclusively seen, like, it's just that G infantry are really bad. And if your base level spears were good, then everything would be different feeling in battle, right?
Step closer to victory.
But a game where the base infantry is not very good and is quite susceptible to routing, and it's most of what you see, you know, it's, you know, it very much feels like when you tech up, you're really getting huge advantages beyond what you would expect, you know, in a war game. Maybe feel the same with you because you were telling like so. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. You get good enough at playing a game and you have to suffer the consequences of your talent. Militia in general, yeah. You know, the low leadership, it's very low leadership, right? Like, they're all just straight Bretonnian peasants, which, I mean, makes sense. These are peasant militias. We're just gonna thread her through here and get on these archers. And anyone who steps in front of the Juggernaut deserves what happens. Oh yeah, I'm the Juggernaut! And of course there's infantry in our army, it's just for decoration. If militia were expendable, it'd be much more usable. Yeah. Or, like, expendable if there was a leader around, you know, or if there was, like, a captain unit, where if they had a general and an aura, you know, like a super encourage, you know, but instead of the, you know, because just, like, not running away when the other ones run, they chain route like anything, and if you can't use 4 cheapy guys in a block to hold, then, you know, if one's just as good as 4...
What cowards!
And it often feels like 1 is as good as 4. And then we're just gonna wheel. I bet these towers do such work. Oh, he's lost his horse. Oh no.
The men have no ammunition. Draw your weapons.
Well, somebody should go help them. Looks around. Oh no, you mean me? It occurs to me that this Juggernaut is going to hit my own troops. And sure, we might hit theirs as well, but I bet we can just get them to run right here with a well-placed roar. At least I thought I was sure. Oh, these are defenders of FAB. That's right. They actually have quality stuff here. Once I get a bit tired of the game, I can recommend a number of mod packs. Yeah, for sure. Adds a bunch more unique generals. Love that. I love more uniqueness. I was thinking, I was like, you know what this game needs? It needs the ability to generate like a bunch of really good traits for your heirs, right? Because I hate the idea that, you know, your delightful baby boy or girl that should be the heir to, say, all of China because you're Lady Zhurong, like, would never get a trait as good as somebody else. Like, that's, you know, they should be able to develop that. You know, there's no reason why they should be, like, a generic person forever. That's your beloved child, you know. They're imbued with all of the powerful justice that you know, drives you, and there's no reason for them to just be normal.
Revelry awaits. It would be unjust to punish them further.
Exactly. You know, just like give more of the people, yeah. Alright, so here we and maintain the momentum.
We have need of courageous warriors. For justice!
And here we pop him again. Hey-ya!
Righteousness won today. The goal is fixed.
And his army is small and beat up. Yeah, we're finally turning the corner here, right? I mean, finally. We've already turned the corner. I was like, I'm looking at the map now, and I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. They've only got this little bit here and this little bit here. Oh, okay. We've pushed them back now. Because I don't have, like, a super solid geographical grasp of the map. Not, like, that good. Like, sometimes I'll be in an area and I'll think it's, like, slightly over, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, we've got everything. Okay.
Now let us celebrate with abandon.
My version of Lucy is champion, but it's better than him somehow or another. When playing is not his faction, yeah. Because I mean, like, she is the daughter of the dragon, right? But what does that get her? Nothing. Replenishment for the own army. I mean, that's good. Oh, I guess we could have been giving her, you know, we could have, I was like, she could get a title too. Yeah. Anyway, something to think about. General who exterminates adversaries? Yikes. We've won 100 battles, so that unlocks it. Got it. Anyway. Yeah, here we go. The general that gives tranquility to the north. $190 expanded. That's the one you talked about with the bigger area, but also higher difficulty. You know, this actually applies, so we'll make her the general who gives tranquility to the north. Which will give her some stuff that doesn't really matter very much, but also, you know, does describe her.
How may I serve?
Makes it harder across the board. And then we will just give him
A waste of time.
away. What remains of it, because that's already where he's at. And of course have him give us some money because we'll use it better than him.
Your proposal humbles us.
And Zhongfei, you know, we've got, you know, he's doing what he's supposed to do, right? He's protecting the land. Ish. And these folks are sieging there, but I bet if we run around and show up, they're not gonna be doing that for too much longer.
Fury! Now! Ha!
This victory is well earned. Ever upwards for my people!
Zirong is gone. And Mahu gets closer to getting Stalker for the cool thing, but I'm like, that's what we were going for, right? To feel unique. Yes. And 40 melee attack rate, that's right. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna make him swing, oh, a lot. Liu Bei can hit the
Rest is needed.
hit the coast and go up here to pop him there, and she'll be able to swing over to the right, meet up with Wei Yan as we do this. So here, do we slide in there and pop that first? This dude is gonna be a wealthy guy by the time we wrap up these provinces and give them to him. Yeah, I guess we just take Wei right now and hand it on over.
Strike true.
Crushing defeat. A crushing defeat. I even have fire arrows.
Be fluid, friends, and we will rush to victory.
How true! Now let us go forward.
Potent words, all. Let your actions.
Ready! Zeus missiles!
Hunter ready!
You know, we don't need spear guards if we don't have a juggernaut because they can't absorb arrow fire. Christian Feet, isn't that the game saying that my arm is good but they don't know how to use it? Yes, indeed. It's the PC that's wrong.
Ready! Volley! Steel yourself! Take that now! Fire! Release!
Steel yourself! Make ready! The time has come!
Prepare! With speed! Ahead! The time has come!
Cavalry, mount up! Take heed, warriors! Run!
Stand ready, catapult! Now! To attention! Let missiles fly!
Their tower falls! Excellent work!
Ah, they're coming out. Wahaha! You fools, you've fallen victim to one of the classic blunders. It's like, oh, we still have to get that one if we want to get here on the approach, but I'm like, we were trying to knock a hole in the wall there. Were we hitting the wrong wall? We were. No, we can still get through that wall. Like, at least they're Yi archers that we're wasting all of these shots with. Haha, and we cracked the wall. Hooray! Once more into the breach, safe in the spots that the light can't reach, as they say.
We have destroyed their tower!
Yeah, you tell him, Wei Yan. A guy I can totally tell apart from Dian Wei. There's no documentary evidence to disprove that. Were they sitting there getting shot up by that whole like 15 shots of archers? Probably. Well, you know, good thing they don't have shields or anything. Fortunately, you know, the Defenders of Earth are really good, and even with walls being pretty protective, you know, with G Militia and such, it doesn't take too much to get some work done. And I guess we just charge in here and go for the glorious. Oh, Wei Yan gets Tenacity of Steel also. Yeah. But yeah, so they're like trying to fight us, but we're just in here providing a space to hang forward for all of our archers. Wow, look at that. Beautiful stuff. Glorious. You know, these are Yi archers, I keep forgetting. I'm like, man, why don't my other armories archer militia do like this? They aren't archer militia at all, actually.
The men are out of ammunition!
In fairness to him looking like William but chunkier during this infectious time. Yeah. And furthermore, like, I know that one's like the family sort of clan name thing and like the other given name, but like they do have half of the same name. And the other name that isn't the exact same, at least to my eyes, I'm sure they're like written with a different character or whatever. I shouldn't say I'm sure. I don't know. But I bet they are, you know, because there's more than one way to spell a word, right? But it wouldn't be surprising to me if they weren't actually the exact same word, for lack of a better way to say it. But the other one of their names also has like half of the same letters. And they were at the same place on the screen that I expected them to be. Shushu, Zushu, and Shuju are all unrelated. Yeah. Well, I at least know who Zuchu is. You know, he's got good PR. No, I mean, I know who Wei Yan and Dian Wei are too, so it's like, you know, really? And Zushu, right, yeah. But like, I mean to say that like I knew who Wei Yan and Dian Wei were from like, you know, but before I played this game, whereas I think Zushu was like, Zushu would have been like one where if I had seen his name, you know, it would have been like, oh, okay, another strategist that isn't like the four I know. Yu is the guy who turns on Yuan Shao and turns Cao Cao where the grain stores are going. Oh, okay. Yeah, take that. You know, anytime that Cao Cao, like, you know, doesn't have his little schemes work out and someone else schemes around him, it's fun. But, you know, so often you're like, man, everything just comes up roses for you, huh, buddy? You know, you're a real clever guy. I like that about you. So we're dueling this Sentinel. Oh, we used our ability while their evasion ability was up. Not ideal. I mean, it's fine.
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
Fortunately, we have high momentum for replenishment. And that's the other thing, right? Like, we can afford to fight badly like this. I mean, it's better to not, but we can. I'm like, is he losing? No, of course not. I mean, he is very tired, but of course he isn't losing. I mean, he could theoretically lose. We're not going to think about that. There's no point in thinking about that. Oh, we're gonna... To go after those people, we're gonna walk this way so that we can get shot by this tower.
Look!
Hayaha! Alright, and with the mighty Haya, the flames of the Phoenix drop the base. You were a formidable opponent. Then reminds you to murks him because dude gets just drunk in there again. Ah, yeah. That is the sort of thing that would make a very good story. You know, it is... I guess you shouldn't say surprising, just striking how often important figures in history just, like... act absolutely unhinged every now and then, you know. Famous Alexander the Great moment. You know, just straight picking up a spear and stabbing a guy that works for you, that you've always gotten along with. And it's not like some dude who tried to take over the world did it. It's like, man, almost anyone who tries to take over the world behaves this way. Even people who just work for guys who try to take over the world behave this way.
Our victory is proof of heaven's approval.
Yes, proof. You were a formidable opponent.
They fought only for their beliefs. Ultimately, this will benefit all of China.
Yes, ultimately all of China will be very happy that we burned this city up a little bit. Right. Ultimately. Alright, so we don't... I'm like, no, we don't need spear guards. We don't need to make them into nothing, though. I mean, we could get a juggernaut for the army. We don't need it, though. We could just put them into nothing. I guess. And save us what? I mean, they're not very expensive. 136. We could turn him into one Protector of Heaven. Because if they don't... Because without a ranged block chance that's less than 100, they're not so useful to me unless I need them to stack on... I mean, like, sure, as line holders, they're okay, but we already have enough of a line. I mean, I guess we could just have them. I don't know. We don't have to get rid of them. Why am I trying to save 250 gold in that army? When this army is the one who's never earned its keep.
Do we have to?
And this dude's like super broke because he's just like got his kingdom going, or his little, you know, principality. But
We are
hey,
obliged to
he's
his
trusting. He
kindness.
likes me. I mean, a little bit. Unique buildings for farmland minor settlements. In North Grain, in the south of the Yangtze. This is rice. So you get them, and then it gives you access to, I guess, more food that you can use for your diplomacy shenanigans?
Man the decks! Coming into dock.
And we are chasing him down on the water. Like, we're gonna make him go into marsh to get away from us. Because our daughter here is at this port, so he might not be able to get away, you know? Where's he gonna run to? We've got him on the ropes now. And this vessel sucks, you know, because he thinks our strategic threat is negative 420 of relations. But, you know, Lydian's around him, and we can get an army up there to punch him before too long. So, in the event that he declares war on us, I'm not terribly worried about it. I just, like, you know, it's a bit annoying to know how ungrateful he is. I mean, we plucked him up from the pit and set him high, and look at him now. Disrespectful is what it
Welcome,
is.
my lord.
They give faction by replenishment. Oh, those Imperial Guard things that get the negative 15. Nice. Yeah, they're so on the back foot here. Which, you know, shame couldn't have happened to people who just didn't declare war on me. I mean, some of them. Fraternal or loyalty? I would say loyalty is more important, you know. That's what we want our family to think.
Glad to see you.
So, like, these guys aren't even messing with my vassals, are they, right? They're just, like, around, running around, looking for people to bash.
I'm eager to listen.
These are, like, rebellions that happened in their lands looking for someone to mess with. What did the guy say? Fought all the way south and sold the land until he broke past. Huh. I do love a migration campaign.
China! Be ready to move! Out of my way!
For China!
Yeah.
Where's my...
Pushed him out. And we'll just loop up this other way now. If we want.
Time for discussion and contemplation.
For China!
So I love, like, that this dude comes in here with this nonsense army. I mean, would he have been able to take out this place? I mean, probably. I think this is like a very bare-bones gate pass thing. I don't think we've built anything for it, right? Yeah. But the point is, it's offensive that he would bring so little to fight me. The best ones are underdog and trusting. And then after that is noble, probably.
Why must we speak?
And then balanced. Underdogs want to be vassals. Ah. And Defiant is very clearly the worst one.
At ease, with all your might.
Alright, so now we are, like, locked
There is
in
strength
here.
in meekness.
And I don't think he can get away from us.
Deflect with shield, cleave with sword.
And she's gonna go up here to deal with this.
Remain sharp.
And eliminate him, because Wei Yan is gonna be able to pop in here. Do we do this to eliminate this guy? I mean, does that eliminate this guy? Or he's got lands over there. He's got all these lands, yeah. Well, it'll isolate him anyway. I don't know, we could...
Toward glory!
Alright, maybe we'll wait here for a turn. We need to heal up anyway.
You grant me a kindness in calling, my lord. I am at your disposal, my lord.
Oh, this isn't even my land.
Do we have
And
to?
this is this person. This, like, weird rebellion thing going on. Oh, you gotta go the long way around either way, huh? We're gonna go all the way to here then.
Attack!
I'm like, can I get to any other time? There we go. Don't run. Yeah. I'm like, you know, why don't we fight them in the daytime? That'll be sporting. Their army's super beat up. I think they just, like, sent it out, and then it just, like, took, like, essentially mountain attrition. You don't remember Noble so much? Rare? Nah. I know we got a guy with it. Like, does anybody want to brawl Lubu? My man's bored, wants blood. Want to go? You want to go? Mounted Lancer Militia, do you wish to go? And now, rather than run away, they're not going to run away, and we're going to bash them. Basharor.
The enemy
You know,
wants
they'd already
to
be
start
running if we had just done a night battle, but look, sometimes you want to fight in the
The
daytime.
enemy general is fallen. They were no match. Make ready. Run. Hurry, move. Seal yourselves. Prepare. Go, go, go. Ready. Do not relent. Prepare. Together. The enemy unit flees! What cowards! Unleash fury! Move! Take heed! Move out!
And then we'll run in here and blast 100. Boom!
The enemy general is
A champion
fallen.
with the melee
They
evasion
were
skill
no
will make
match.
a really good duelist. Does he not get that? I thought I was just looking at him earlier. I swear I was looking at some green guy with a sentinel
Victory
skill.
opens many doors. Release them. They are of no use. Duty beckons.
No, I must have been imagining it. It was him. No. I swore I was looking at someone that got the sentinel skill out of their color tree, but must have been looking at it wrong. The one for melee evasion temper. Oh, adamant resolve. Right, yeah. I see. Alright, anyway.
With all your might.
And now this fool, of course, is
Leave none.
gonna have a really bad time because he... Aw, we didn't catch him. It's like, because he doesn't know that I can get all my movement back, but then we just, like, couldn't quite deliver it. Very, very sad. We'll give him this livestock estate here.
Make it quick. We accept this gracious compliment.
Yeah, because, like, that dude's noble, and then
Yes, yes.
not him, but this,
Well met, friend.
Dosheng? I'm like, who else was noble?
Good day. We are ready to talk.
Courageous warrior. Maybe I just saw it wrong. Maybe I thought I was on some person and it wasn't. Negative corruption. I mean, why not, right? Yeah. Well, there's a lot of our problems solved.
Here is our offer.
I don't want to declare war on him right now.
We expected gratitude.
I think he's like not really that close to me. Get over yourself. I guess he's bored without having anyone to hit. Sabotage supplies, blah blah. I forgot to use my it's the spring thing. Right, so I don't think these looters are at war with me. And I think Mati will like deal with them and stuff. I don't know. They wouldn't be able to pop my capital anyway. We got like a garrison building and stuff. We'd be fine. Horse place levels up soon. She's got level 6, so she can get Tenacity of Steel. Oh yeah. I think that fool's just gonna like hang out in the mountains. He won't have anywhere to run.
Picture victory, and it will be
They are
yours.
okay. If they start making the city, recall them from whatever armies in, he'll appear in the garrison. Got it.
Our dominion grows.
Yeah, 'cause I just assumed that like, because that'll be like Protectors of Heaven there, and then like from like having 8 cav of whatever quality, I just assumed that, and then this too. Like, it seems like, oh, these are at different places. That's not here. Huh. All right, so we don't have a garrison building here. Those are just different places here that are garrison. That's here and here, right?
Lay them low! Shout fury! Time for celebration!
My man
Let
always thinks
them
it's time
go.
for celebration.
Channel passions!
Alright, and then here... You know, how much do we want to ping pong around? Going through that pass and going through this pass are almost the same. Maybe we should go up here and pop the looters for a second, but maybe not. These are Yellow Turban Rebellion, and that's different than looters, because these are definitely at war with us. Got it. Moving back up here seems fine. It'll put us in a position to reinforce the city. That'll be doing here, and we can give this pass to these guys now, and then, you know, that'll please them. And you can like give us some money for it. That'll be good.
A bountiful harvest requires patience. It is joyous to see the land filled with life.
Oh, and they don't have, like, this is just like a big old building, a big old city without anyone to protect it. Shame. Shame that you're gonna
The people's
build a thing up
voice
to level
cannot
8
be
and then
silenced.
lose it.
Ultimately, this will benefit all of China.
Yeah.
Ben, do
All of
not
it.
break.
Because this place has its garrison, plus that, plus Dian, like, he's not gonna fight here, but I don't want him to take my silk place, right? Or this is the mine. The silk place is over there. He's not gonna take the silk place. If it's on the boat, that means we'd have to auto attack, and that is bad.
Let us be off. Fury!
Kill them all! Cut them down!
It's like, oh, this army's already at like 1/3
Another
strength.
knot to my bow. Let them go. For order. Lay waste to them.
We should have went down that way.
Do we have to?
Looter Empire, but you didn't wish that on me. Fair enough.
Strike true.
And Ning runs away.
Strike hard.
You know, he's been trying to run for a long time. And he's not gonna escape. Sure, they're very beat up, but oh, well. Oh, I forgot to put the stuff down. This is my idea of a great Vanguard deployment, right? Like, just all the way on this side. Oh, that is a, that's a little arrow shooting ability. I think it mostly missed us.
Look! The enemy run! Craven!
Oh, and now they're gonna charge into the fire. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I bet they're sorry now. Oh, and then they rear charge into the guys, and now I've set the forest on fire. That's good. Oh, Liu Bei. Want to help Liu Bei? Come on now.
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
We're gonna try to shoot our flamethrowers at Gunning. No, he ran away in time. Glorious. Oh, and then I run the spear guards into it. Not so glorious. Feels bad. You know, that's what you get for being cool. Poison volume without the tick damage on. Used to not have a use cap. I mean, you would think that would be about as broken as it gets, right? In a game like this. I mean, but I've played some Warhammer where you basically had arbitrarily large amounts of winds of magic. You know, you have enough regen plus your discounts to where it's like, oh, here's my 2 mana final transmutation or whatever.
I am not a cruel man. I grant you this boon. For China! On the march!
Yeah. Yes. Liu Bei, you know, he's gone on a rocky ride with us, right? He's had his vassalage stomped on, and now he thinks, oh, well, I mean, I guess if I don't have to pay him any money, Lu Bu's not so bad. Think of everybody else that works for him. He pays me.
Ben, do not break.
Realistically, he would never accept not being it for himself. That's not support for game mechanics. Yeah. Well, you know, it just sort of depends on the era, right? Because if somebody had offered a dominant, convincing claim where the other claimant emperors had only claimed to be in charge for a season before they had been thrown down. You know, it's a slightly different dynamic. Also, we have lost a whole lot of stuff to Yellow Turbans. I guess we gotta finally start dealing with them, huh? Because that was the looters taking that area right there. Yeah, I guess we gotta deal with this right away.
Do not yield.
This world map is a hot mess, but it's working, you know. Because this is my vassal, and this is my vassal. These are my vassals, and these are my vassals, and at least a third of those are reliable.
People, not its oppressive warlords.
China's people, not its oppressive warlords. I'm like, hey, I'm right here. This oppressive warlord's right here, okay? And I've been working really hard for China.
With courage.
You could at least say thank you.
When justice triumphs, revelry awaits. Free them all.
Since you were for Galgan.
We thought you dead.
This is, I guess, the heir to that faction, but yeah. Yep. Yeah, you know, he had to go work for somebody. I guess it would have galled him more to work for the Han, right? 100% charge bonus for cavalry faction wide. Pretty cool.
To battle!
It's like we kind of like know they're like they don't have anything there. We'll release him after all. He's part of the family. Maybe he'll join up eventually. I would love him to join up eventually. I think that would be hilarious. That double charge bonuses till you use yourself. Yeah, you know, it does sound really good on paper, doesn't it?
For China!
So they have 3 small armies here, and we can pop... Not that one, but we can get Taishitsi here, who's hanging out with Yontan. This guy's famous, right? Maybe not. Yeah, he's got to be somebody. I'm like, his name seems very familiar. He's an archer or something? Okay, yeah. I'm like, he doesn't work for them. He is famous, yeah. You played this game long enough to recognize minor factions. Yeah, especially one that, you know, looks pretty much the same general color as some other ones. You know, it's like it's a maroon-ish color-ish. Well, they're very beat up here.
The people's voice cannot be silenced. They fought only for their beliefs. Immediately, the people rejoice in the battle.
And now here we hit the furthest north because we want to just mop it up as we go down, and otherwise we'll have to spend a turn going there. Yeah. looks on like Chongong's banner. I thought that was the
Our
same banner
victory is
for a
proof
few
of
times
heaven's
earlier.
approval.
I was like, man, dude's got a lot of stuff, huh?
In time, they will thank us for this.
Choose your words wisely.
How can we help each other?
Have you considered hiring me as a mercenary? You know, we could have peace with them, but what, you know, what would be the point? We're winning. And you think Lu Bu wants to come home and find out that we've declared peace on his enemies? Declared peace? He doesn't want that.
Victory was never in doubt. Let them go, that they duty beckons. Put them down.
Hey, on.
Opportunities will arise from this. To battle!
Welcome. Take a seat.
At them!
I feel like I've had this exact same dance in a different campaign. Just like, man, what is a good way to take this? And then they just like jump on the river and go across. The unreasonable offer there is there to make you not get it if you haven't earned it. Got it, got it. I was like, well, it says it's just negative 60, but it's, you know, another, because he doesn't want to just give it away.
Remain sharp. Ready yourselves. Maintain momentum.
Going to March, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get there in a turn, and I didn't think we would need the replenishment. And now we have, you know, now that we've gotten the corruption down a bit and a little bit more, you know, money coming in, you know, we're seeing our overall thing go really, really high up. Our overall treasury. That's also because, you know, we're getting to a bunch of battles. You get a couple 10k post-battle loot, and that sort of lets you rise above the tide. This army's just trash. It's just all trash, but hey, it could work. You know, bad cavalry that has good morale because, you know, because of this. It's like, good job, buddy.
Some things are better gained through trade.
They're one of the Yellow Turban Rebellion, but I kind of don't want to do that yet on account of how then I'd be at war with all of them, and there are a lot of them.
We will remember this slight.
Exactly. Yeah, must have done. Well, good job for him.
Shout fury! them apart! This victory is all of ours. For our people.
Alright, and what personality does he have?
Our patience is thin.
Noble. Good. No, that's faction rank. That's not his... Am I stupid? That's not his trait. Swift attacker. Yeah. Give him the autonomy and the ceremonial rice.
As you wish.
A waste of...
Make it quick.
This will be short.
At ease. For justice. Ah! Celebration is due. Let the wine flow.
Tong Sung Kong is gone.
Well met, friend.
Like, how many Yellow Turban rebellions are there? Or is it all one big Yellow Turban rebellion? I think it's all one big Yellow Turban rebellion. Underdog trusting, courageous warrior, balanced protector of time. It's just like, only give a bunch of land to the good ones, and hope you don't get defiant ones, because there's no way to know what they'll be, right?
This will be short.
Like, do we want to get peace here? And it's random stuff, like, even, like, yeah. Which, I mean, I could theoretically see doing
The
that,
people
but wow.
are flocking to this province.
Because really, because of our... Oh, they must have been caught. Yuan Shang. Potential turncoat. Use it only to see and hear the unique post lines. Yeah. Save it first. I guess he's just favored son, so he wouldn't be the heir. It would make sense though. He's like, man, Dad could have been emperor, and now look at us.
It's to heaven.
Basically just doing the whole song and dance of the romance, but, you know, from a different angle.
Justice cannot be denied. We will bring righteousness to this settlement.
Yes, yes, yes.
For justice!
Hasn't got any settlements from anymore. Oh yeah, yeah, I guess he is entirely. I'm like, he's sort of on the back foot. I'm like, no, he's like eliminated. And we're at 81 settlements, you know.
To conquest! Kill them all!
Let them go! Attend!
It does, you know. My junk army's got good stats. Well, moderately good. Depending on the momentum.
For China! Time for celebration! It shows potential.
Zhao Yun once again saves the baby. No one saved more babies than this dude, right? Nobody ever. Hey, and Nati handled things up there. You know, what a good and loyal vassal they've ever been. Sure, they hate
Not
us,
you
but...
again.
Peasant Cav is expendable. Ah. Yeah, because that's the thing, too, is like, it's a bad army, but...
I will not tolerate injustice.
You know, when you get significantly higher morale, because, I mean, this is just... Right now it's a 31, but, like... Oh, yeah, so it's like... I feel like, yeah, when you have it all the way up, plus 25, like... At 50 morale... That Cav's as good as anything. It's got very high AP values, right? So all you got to do is get in there, and it's gonna crunch something. Which was my initial thinking, you know, if you can call it thinking. You can call anything thinking. It's easy if you try.
For China! Crush them! From the roots to heaven! Only by growth will the word be spread.
Strike true.
Attack!
Attack! Strike as one! Hey! Picture victory, and it will be yours.
Indeed. Just picture
My fire
victory,
is rekindled.
and it'll be yours.
I answer your request.
We need to put him commander though, because he has that companion movement range. But anyway, I mean, we don't need to do anything because what we have here is the elimination of the Han in short order.
To war!
Attack! This will fare me well. This shows much potential.
And it all falls down.
They have suffered enough. They fought only for their beliefs.
Yeah. Who else fights only for their beliefs? Lady Jurong.
Strike swiftly. Be ready to move.
Oh yes, defend our homes for China.
Show fury. Yeah! Righteousness guides our arms.
This will be short. Charge! Cause for celebration! Consider this a just mercy.
Now we're talking about you don't know whether the strugglers. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm like, where are they? They couldn't be on the water because it doesn't let you go very far away from the coast, right? Oh, they could have. I mean, they could have Taiwan. Or they could have something in there, theoretically. Yeah. Why would you even want the city bigger? I guess you could build another building in it. Like, why would you even want it?
Remain supple. No mercy!
The answer is not really a good one. You must always go to small regional. Because, you know, if it was like a money one, you would get, you know, your money things, you know, if you needed, you know, your food you get there. Because each place is better at the thing than the other, right? So I remember on the Nanman campaign where I only built it over for whatever I needed a higher level city to get that higher level thing for more prestige. But that was a particular sort of interaction. The tribes united.
Keep clear.
Like, can we walk through there? It's longer than going around.
Be ready to move.
Oh, there it is.
Focus your rage.
The last vestige of
Our
the Han,
victory is proof of heaven's
2
approval.
Archer militia. And a guy named Hong Chi, 64 years old, with a competitive streak.
Return them to their kin. For China.
The Han Empire is destroyed. The spy returns. Oh, and he got killed serving in the faction. Very sad. We can get Yantan in the army, you know, could be a spy. Hard to say. Yeah, so if we took 10 more areas, we could get it. Which, I mean, like, it wouldn't take forever to get, right?
Standard stance.
Victory
But I think we'll likely call the campaign here. You know, no big
Release
capstone
the
battle
veil
or
of
anything. I guess most of those happened the other day. But yeah, you know, I learned something. Nobody knows what.
Fury!
No, I mean, learned a bunch. How to make vassals, whether or not they were good or not, you know, not up to you. Liu Kong, who has stayed,
I must stoop low
you know,
to hear
we've
your
been at
mutterings.
peace with this faction the whole time, and they've been our neighbors, so that just goes to show that if you don't declare yourself to be an emperor, or throw in with one of our enemies, or declare war on us, it's all fine. But yeah, you know, it's You know, that 95 is just a few numbers higher than where I already am.
Strike hard.
And it's like, you know, do you want to whack-a-mole for a bit? They're never going to get as strong as you, right? I mean, like, the Nunmen could get, like, pretty scary, I guess. But, like, here, it's just, like... You know, they're never going to be able to make an army good like mine. Because they don't have access to Imperial troops, you know? So, like, we're punching out of the weight class, even beyond, like, we theoretically have a human brain. You know, it's,
We must lead.
But anyway, yeah, what a good campaign, right? What a good time.
With honor! Shout fury!
Strike. Weapons. Yeah. For our people, there can be only victory.
Yeah, exactly. Well, next, I don't know. I don't know. Not much more of Intern Simulator. Need to go to bed.
Let us talk trade.
A slight not to be forgotten.
To war!
Oh, we're in March.
March! Feast! Dance! No mercy! On your feet! As soon as we are able.
Lay them low!
Another knot to my bow.
You know, I wish the game told me I won, but we haven't won. But how long do I want to keep playing? I gotta go to bed though. And to that end, like, am I gonna wake up and want to play in a campaign that's already finished?
Unleash fury!
No.
Order has been restored. This shows much potential.
Restore harmony. With all your might. Justice has shown us the way. Forgiveness, no. Freedom.
Surprised you never got a victory scan for taking Ember Seeds. Supposed to be honest, probably, you know, you can't be rewarded.
It would be prudent to occupy this
Can't be
place.
rewarded for such things.
Dubu serves himself.
For the people! Justice cannot be denied. Immediately.
Attack!
The people's voice cannot be silenced. They have suffered enough. Strike true! From the roots to heaven!
How to use administrators efficiently. Yep. How to use vassals. Yeah, we did learn that.
In time,
Numbers himself,
they
it's
will
true.
thank us for this.
Yep, you know, all sentinels are good, but some are much gooder than other ones are, right?
Get this over with.
Get this over with. Did you mean?
The White Tiger!
Did you mean like take your land from you? Is that what you meant? You want me to do that? Gonna send Sir Zhang Liao and Chao Yun. Okay, yeah. Well, we happen to have met both of them, and of course Lu Jin. No, Lu Ji. Ji. I like Zhang He in history, but yeah, the Strider thing, underwhelming for a guy like him. Oh, the Yellow Turban Rebellion finally declared war. Even though they liked us so much. Alright, so... one of Liu Bei's children grew up, I guess?
We know the way.
Deflect with shield, cleave with sword.
A lapping tide erodes stone.
Welcome. Let us talk.
I answer your request, my lord.
Leave none alive.
To arms!
Fight with utter belief, and you will be undefeatable. This is what you trained for. Celebrate! Our victory was just.
You've never got Zhuang? Have you wanted to? Just one of those things that didn't work out.
With heaven!
To war!
My destiny.
My aim is precise.
But you know, with the yellow turbans going now, either they're going to take a bunch of our land, or our vassals are going to move against them. Maybe both.
A peace born of desperation, not resolution.
Alright, so he is willing to pay us. However, if he does that, then how will Lubu keep on moving down here and taking his lands?
A slight not to be forgotten.
Oh, the Nanman tribes are running up. The game says we should try harder again, and I'm like, no, not yet. Looks like King Shamoka is moving up there, but... Oh yeah, Mulu's coming out this way. Well, hard knock life, right?
I am not in the...
I'm like, no, it's our vassal, that's right. Just because he's mad at us doesn't mean he won't help fight our enemies.
Tear them apart! Restore authority. To arms! Retreat, so we may fight again. Move as one. Rejoice, your lord has returned.
Shout fury!
So the tribes united, so they're all allied.
Our faith was rewarded. We will bring righteousness to this settlement.
It's like I thought that they would all be in one thing, but they have different factions still. Got it.
Attention! Unleash fury! For justice! Lay them low! Into battle! Charge the white horses!
Oh, I don't want to do any of this. Okay, I win. I don't know why I thought that we were just going to be able to auto-attack our way to victory here. I don't feel like doing any of this. Okay, I win the game. Congratulations to me. You know, there's no one left on the battlefield that we care about. And I just, you know, I don't know why I thought we were going to be able to wrap it up. But it's already 2 a.m. and it's never going to happen, so... Yep, there you go. Rather than tidily end up this campaign on a narrative note, I'm just gonna say I'm bored of it, and it's 2 a.m. and I probably shouldn't have tried to finish a campaign at this hour. Anyway, I win. Congratulations to me. Put a big old medal around our neck, you know. And once again, not enough time for our children to grow up. But hey, at least our daughter finally won a duel. And every other faction has 2 down green arrows. If I hadn't botched the Zhongfei thing here, we could have carved into this land and we probably would have won. Instead of just like not actually winning and giving up because I don't feel like playing anymore. Which is what we're doing. Go me. Hey, a smarter player would have stopped whenever they asked themselves the question, what am I playing for? Right. But that's not me.
Cao Cao watches dynasties fall and tyrants rise. He has seen power slip into the hands of the undeserved. Cao Cao is not ignorant to the failings of the Hun, yet he will fight all the same to see its survival.
Be watchful.
Loyalty. Do not deviate. Do not.
Always ready for the fight.
Only through faith is meaning found.
Zhang Jue has heard his future told. He is destined to tear down the corrupt dynasty and lead the people to a better future.
Listen to the land.
For the people, and for the way.
Zhang Bao hurls himself into the fray, brave and bold, in pursuit of a better future for all.
A lapping tide erodes stone.
Tao Qian is still a man of considerable talent, yet age and time have begun to fray the corners of his once immovable ability.
I don't know. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Anyway, I don't know what next.
don't know. I don't know. Good night, Luke. Thanks for hanging out, man. You know, could have been more successful. Went fine. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Later, KP. Later, Thomas, if you're around. Later, T4. Goodbye, everybody. Appreciate ya. When we return, we'll probably try to take over China again. I just don't know how. We'll work on it. No. Good night, everybody.